Hello and welcome back to Project Zomboid. Today's plan is to build my own sleeping place, and therefore I need to make a mattress. How is it called? I will ask Google Translate later. So this could be something like a small sleeping room. I don't know. It should have been a place to store water, but I will make it a sleeping room. I got a sleeping bed, but I want to have a mattress. For sure, you can loot that in garage storages too if you got Hydrocraft. But you can also mattress. I guess it's mattress. Yeah, you can also build that from scratch. So you need a pillow for that. 5 pillows. Okay, and you can loot the pillows too, but I want to build it all from scratch, and that's why I have to start a bit from a far point. Making mattresses begins with trapping or with herding, because you need feathers, and feathers you can get feathers from birds. That's why I've got a lot of cabbage and beetles and crockets and things like that with me. You cannot get for the white. Usually you're using white feathers, but I changed the recipe that you can use brown feathers to make pillows too, because I think that's doesn't matter if they're white or brown. So this is my trapping area, and if you're using normal worms, then you won't will just get small birds as bait. So I would recommend to use other things, termites and what else, whatever. Yeah. This will give you better things like chickens, like pigeons, and so on. If you're just using worms, you won't get so many chickens or pigeons or things like that. So I would recommend to use not worms if possible. So if you let one of your survivors do the the recipe catch bugs, then you will get better animals. And I'm filling the other traps too, just doing that to get a more trapping skill. I'm on level 4 now, but I want to go to level 5 to be able to get horses and all these cool things too. So as many think that's possible, it's needed, absolutely needed to have a good farm with cabbage and corn and things you can use as bait for efficient trapping. The other way to get feathers or to get chicken is if you got a chicken coop, which is, by the way, a really beautiful item. So if you go foraging and find a bird nest, or you find an egg that is breedable, then you can. Now, can I harvest eggs? Yeah, I can harvest. That's nice. I think I cannot harvest with cabbage. Can I? I can. Usually I'm using corn, the multifunction item, to harvest it, but I could use a worm too. I cannot use cabbage. Oh yeah, I think I'm using one of my beagles. Okay, the chicken coop is in your hands, then that's it. It's okay. So now I've got a chicken egg. And if I'm using the chicken egg, and I'm taking 1 straw, and I've got the herbalist table. Then I can say incubate egg. Fast forward now. And then I've got a baby chicken, or maybe baby chicken, or maybe an and just an egg that is not possible to incubate another time, but I think it's something like a 50-50 chance. So the baby chicken, quite small, will grow up during 24 hours, needs 24 hours to grow up. Then you got a chicken. If you got a male and female chicken, you can build another chicken coop, but I'm not interested in that. I just want one. Freya? Oh, Freya is gardening. Okay, so we got the birds. What comes is what has to come. They need to be butchered. So I've got my knives here in this place. I say butcher bird. So, and then you see if I butcher the small bird, I'm just getting small bird meat and no feathers. If I'm butchering the dead chicken. So you see the brown feathers. If I'm butchering the pigeon, then you see the white feathers. I've just 2 of them. That's a bit rare. So I put this into my box for waving and clothes making. Oh, dead rabbits. I don't say skin, I don't need the fur from the rabbits, that's why I'm butchering it directly. So, bones come into the place for the kiln items, like making glue and things like that. Kitchen things here. Okay. Making pillows. There. Let's take a look at the recipe. Oh no. For the mattress I need 5 pillows, a thread and needle, and 5 sheets. So I have to make 5 pillows. So back to the recipes. Pillow. Make pillowcase. To make a pillow, you need to make a pillowcase. There are a few ways to make pillowcases. I can use linen cloth, I can use wool cloth, and I can use silk cloth. I could make silk cloth already, but I want to make the large Alice pack. That's why I would not use silk cloth today. But let's start with. I could use the sheets, but I need I got a few sheets, but I need the sheets to make the mattress. So I will start using linen cloth. I should have a few nylon ribbed. No line. Did I use them for something else? It wouldn't be so good. It's possible that I lost them because of a mistake. I lost all my linen cloth. Yeah, I had a lot of, but on my last Hydrocraft change experiments, it's possible that I lost a few. And I lost also my spindles. Yeah. Okay. And I lost the loom too, I guess. Now the loom is here, spindles are gone, line cloth are gone. Oh man. Okay, who cares? I need 3 steady sticks and the kiln, which is in this stack, and then I can go to pottery. What I want to do, I just click filter all and say spindle head. I'm making 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. And then I can say on the steady stick make spindle. Okie dokie. 3 spindles, and I've got a lot of flax, still a lot of flax from from Freya. She used to gather flora a lot of time, and yeah, and I also sent her for foraging in my area, so flax is fine. But I used to have plant fibers too. Oh, please don't tell me that they're gone, because that's what I want to show you too. So I've got hemp here, ready potted hemp. Oh, that's good. So I've harvested a lot of hemp. I had a lot of plant fibers too. So I say harvest crop, and this will change in future, the gardening things, but in general it will stay the same. And I directly plant the crops again. Okay, plant one more time. And hopefully the other one is ready too. Yes, nice. Where are you? So hemp, for sure, many people think that that's just rock, but because of a small Hydrocraft mistake that is solved already, but I haven't got the newest version, I'm not getting hemp buds right now. I don't have the need for it. It's much more interesting to get the plant fibers. Because they are so important for waving. You will see why. And plant again. So there are a few plants that are important to build other things, and others are not so important. Oh, water. Okie dokie. Because so I've got my spindle here and the plant fibers, and I've got flax. So with flax for sure I can make a linen thread, but the same thing is possible to make with plant fibers too. So you can make thread and you can make linen thread with plant fibers, and it's growing. You don't have to go foraging. That's beautiful. And with the linen thread and the primitive loom, I can make linen cloth. Yeah, I wanted to make cheese and make cheesecloth already. Yeah, well, looks like this has to wait. So now with the third one I can make linen thread with flax. Oh no, not cheesecloth. I will use them too, but not right now. Okay, I'll put them here inside. So with linen cloth I can make pillowcases. So I will make 2 pillowcases from that. So I take the needle and the thread, and I've got 2 pillowcases. The other possibilities, that's dissolved too. Okay. The other way to make a pillowcase is wool cloth. And wool cloth can be made from yarn. Yarn can be made from wool. So, and that's the reason why I've got sheep and goats, because you can share sheep and share goats. If you got a scissors shears, which you can loot or which you can make with smithing, with steel, then you can, if you got a sheep, then you can share it and get wool. And with wool and the spindle you can make yarn, and with yarn you can make yarn cloth. So there are 3 ways to get a cloth which can be used to make clothings or other things. Would be recommended to use them all if you want to be efficient, because if you use them parallel it goes a bit faster. So now I haven't got my yarn because it dissolved too. I will use more flax. Luckily I've got enough right now. Not anymore after that. So another linen cloth will become a pillowcase. So 3 pillowcases can be made to a pillow by... Oh yeah, this is the change on the recipe I made. Because I said make pillow is possible with 10 brown or 10 white feathers. Hopefully this will come into the Hydrocraft mod, because I think it really doesn't matter if I'm brown or white feathers. So yeah, I make 3 pillows, okay, with white feathers. So these are 3 pillows. And with 3 pillows, what's missing? Something's missing. With 2 T's. Oh, I need 5 pillows. That won't be enough. Why did it dissolve? Oh, I could make a pillowcase with... Okay, so I will make another pillowcase with sheets. I think I should have enough sheets, so it's okay. Okay, put that inside and I can make a pillowcase with sheets. And another one. Okay, 5 sheets left. I think that's enough. So I can make 2 more pillows with brown feathers now. And now I'm out of thread. I'm making thread from flax. That hurts, but okay, it has to be done. So I've got 5 pillows and a needle and enough thread, and I can say make mattress. And there we are. So I can Oh. I hoped to be able to use it to sleep. Okay. Is it possible to build a bed? No. Okay. Asking undeniable. No. That's a bit confusing. Maybe I will find something in carpentry, like a bed. Carpentry. Bed. Ah. Okay, I need nails and planks. Alright. We're in the game. And that's how it works. Cool, very cool. Who is reloading his gun? One of my guys, that's alright. So, I will build my sweet little sleeping room here. And say carpentry, bed. Yeah, why not? I think this looks beautiful here. Just grabbing the sleeping bag first. Yay! That's my absolutely first self-made bed. How cool is that? It's a bit early to sleep, but I guess you understand, once you build your first bed, you just want to test it. So I say thanks for watching and good night.